Hello friends, good evening and welcome to Super Coaching Regulatory Bodies by Testbook, and also welcome to this session where we are going to discuss about the ESI current affairs for the regulatory bodies examination. So be it RBI, be it SEBI, be it NABARD or any other regulatory bodies examinations, this session is going to be a very important because here we are going to discuss the ESI current affairs. And for the most of the regulatory bodies examination, economics is a part of the examination. So this session would be helpful for them. And friends, generally this session is conducted on Friday, but due to some basically यहाँ पे technical glitch, we are conducting this session today here, right? Otherwise, the schedule I would show here what is the schedule when these classes are conducted. So guys, as a part of this session, basically we would be discussing about the important ESI current affairs for the week, for the past week, so that you can prepare them for the examination. So let's start the discussion, guys. Start करने से पहले one important announcement here that those who are new to our platform, they must know that we have started the current affairs series dedicated for the regulatory bodies examination, specifically RBI Grade B exam, SEBI Grade A exam, NABARD Grade A examination, SEBI, IFSCA, PFRD. So for all these examinations, these sessions would be very helpful. So here, as a part of this series, we are conducting different sessions. For example, we are covering multiple areas of the current affairs: PIB current affairs, finance current affairs, RBI updates, government schemes, ESI current affairs, important reports, because these all are the dimensions, these all are the areas which are asked in the regulatory bodies examination. And that is why we have started this series, so that we can discuss important areas. And also, we are not only teaching here the important current affairs, we are also telling you how to identify the important current affairs on your own, right? How you would be able to understand whether this current affair is important for the examination or not, what important dimensions are there which are important and which are not. So you would be able to understand all these areas. ठीक है, सारी चीजें आपको समझ में आएंगी, but for that you have to keep watching these sessions on a regular basis. So if I tell you the schedule here, you can see the sessions are conducted from Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. by different expert faculties. For example, PIB current affairs are conducted, the sessions PIB current affair is conducted on every Monday at 6 p.m. by Pushpak Sir. Finance current affairs session is conducted on every Tuesday at 6 p.m. by Madhav Sir. RBI update session is conducted on every Wednesday at 6 p.m. by Madhav Sir. Government scheme session is conducted on every Thursday at 6 p.m. by me, right? So basically this session was about to be conducted on Thursday, but due to some issues, due to some personal reasons, I could not take the session. So that is why this session was conducted today itself. Then ESI current affairs session is conducted on every Friday at 6 p.m. by me, and this is the session where we are sitting right now. ESI current affairs session, this is also conducted on every Friday, but due to some issues it was not conducted this Friday basically, and that is why we are conducting this session today itself. And last but not the least, the session related to important reports that is conducted is on every Saturday at 6 p.m. by Mahesh Sir. So this is how we cover the important dimensions of the current affairs. So if you want to prepare the current affairs, guys, in advance, so this is the perfect opportunity for you. And for that you do not need to bear any cost, right? Now let's discuss what are the areas, what are the topics that we are going to cover today. So the topics that we are going to cover today would be relevant for both phase 1 as well as phase 2. So topics are देश का प्रकृति परीक्षण अभियान, नंबर फर्स्ट. नंबर सेकंड इज एक पेड़ मां के नाम मूवमेंट. नंबर थर्ड इज भू नीर पोर्टल, एंड नंबर फोर्थ इज द periodic labor force survey, that is PLFS. So all these topics we would be covering in today's session. So let's start with the देश का प्रकृति परीक्षण अभियान. So basically यहाँ पे देश का प्रकृति परीक्षण अभियान, it was launched by the Prime Minister, ठीक है, on 29th October 2024, but it was in news recently also. So that is why we are covering in today's news. Today's session itself. So what are the important highlights with respect to the Desh Ka Prakriti Parikshan Abhiyan? So this campaign is basically a nationwide health awareness initiative, right? First of all, you have to remember, because in the examination they can ask you कि देश का, what is the objective of देश का प्रकृति परीक्षण अभियान. So first of all, you need to understand that this is a nationwide health awareness initiative which is spearheaded by more than 4,70,000 dedicated volunteers and which aims to revolutionize the healthcare awareness across India. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे healthcare awareness के लिए basically this is the step that government has taken. So you have to remember the objective. And I told you, whenever we are reading current affairs, whenever reading schemes, reports. So some important dimensions are there which you have to cover. ठीक है, each and everything is not important, rather some important dimensions are there which you have to cover. So this is one of the important dimension that you have to understand the objective of this particular initiative, that is the देश का प्रकृति परीक्षण अभियान, which aims to revolutionize the healthcare awareness across India. Moving on to the second part, that is देश का प्रकृति परीक्षण अभियान, led by Ministry of आयुष. Again this is very very important guys, it is led by Ministry of आयुष. ठीक है, ये बेसिकली Ministry of आयुष के अंदर एक इनिशिएटिव यहाँ पे स्टार्ट किया गया है, एंड विच इज मैनेज्ड बाय द नेशनल कमीशन फॉर इंडियन सिस्टम ऑफ मेडिसिन. तो ये मैनेज किसके द्वारा किया जाता है? इट इज मैनेज by the National Commission for Indian System of Medicine, but it comes and this initiative was started under the Ministry of Ayush. This you have to remember, and it focuses on identifying an individual's unique mind, body, constitution और प्रकृति. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे आयुर्वेद के हिसाब से, आयुर्वेदिक प्रिंसिपल्स के हिसाब से वी हैव वात, पित्त एंड कफ. ठीक है, दोष, तो हमारे अंदर ये दोष होते हैं, दैट इज वात, पित्त एंड कफ दोष, एंड उसकी अगर हमें नॉलेज मिल जाती है, सो बेसिकली हमें क्या मिलेगा, हम यहाँ पे हम काफी अवेयर रहेंगे चीजों को लेकर, और जो हम यहाँ पे रेगुलर बेसिस पे हमें डिसीज होती रहती है, हम बीमार पड़ते रहते हैं, उन चीजों को हम बेसिकली टैकल कर सकते हैं, राइट. सो एज अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस इनिशिएटिव बेसिकली वी वुड बी फोकसिंग ऑन आइडेंटिफाइंग एन इंडिविजुअल्स यूनिक माइंड, बॉडी, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. की बेसिकली आपका वात यहाँ पे ज्यादा है, पित्त ज्यादा है, कफ का यहाँ पे डोमिनेंस है, उस चीज को एक बार हम समझ गए तो उसके अकॉर्डिंग यू कैन अडेप्ट योर लाइफ स्टाइल्स एज वेल. ठीक है, तो उसके हिसाब से अपनी लाइफ स्टाइल में आप चेंज कर सकते हैं, अपने डाइट्स में चेंज करते हैं, जो एक्सरसाइज की जो रूटीन है उसमें आप चेंज लाकर बेसिकली एक बेटर हेल्थ और डिजीज प्रिवेंशन कर सकते हैं. ठीक है, फॉर एग्जांपल अगर मैं यहाँ पे बोल रहा हूँ कि मुझे यहाँ पे वात है, ठीक है, वात में अगर मुझे कोई पर्टिकुलर सपोज मेरे यहाँ पे वात जो दोष है उसका डोमिनेंस ज्यादा है मेरी बॉडी में, ठीक है, तो उस केस में क्या करना चाहिए, उस केस में मुझे कोई पर्टिकुलर डाइट अगर नहीं लेनी चाहिए, मेरे लिए हेल्दी नहीं, सो आई कैन चेंज माई लाइफ स्टाइल, आई कैन चेंज माई डाइट पैटर्न, राइट. आई कैन रिमूव दैट डाइट फ्रॉम माई, I can remove that particular meal, remove that particular thing that I am taking from my diet itself, ताकि वो चीज से मुझे कोई दिक्कत हो ही ना. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे सबसे पहले हमें समझना है कि बेसिकली आयुर्वेदिक प्रिंसिपल्स के हिसाब से जो भी हमारे दोष है, वो दोष कौन कौन से हैं, किस दोष का कितना डोमिनेंस है. इफ वी अंडरस्टैंड दैट once, then in that case that knowledge will give us empowerment with respect to the lifestyle changes, कि हमें क्या लाइफस्टाइल होनी चाहिए, क्या सूटेबल डाइट्स हमें लेनी चाहिए, क्या एक्सरसाइजेस हमें करनी चाहिए, ताकि हम बेटर हेल्थ पे फोकस कर सकें, एंड वी कैन ऑल्सो फोकस ऑन द डिजीज प्रिवेंशन. So as a part of this particular initiative guys, objective is very very important, and also you have to understand the Ayurvedic principles. ठीक है, moving on to the second important current affairs, that is the एक पेड़ माँ के नाम मूवमेंट. यहाँ पे बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट मूवमेंट है, काफी टाइम में न्यूज में भी चल रहा है, तो ये आपको समझना बहुत जरूरी है. So the Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi and President of Guyana Dr. Irfan Ali took part in the एक पेड़ माँ के नाम movement in Georgetown, Guyana. So this is not important part. ठीक है, ये basically why are we covering this, because it was in news. अब आप बोलेंगे अब ऐसा क्या होगा नेक्स्ट ईयर, you can say sir this scheme was in news last year and it appeared in the examination this year itself, because इस टाइप की न्यूज आती रहती है, इस टाइप के करंट अफेयर्स डेवलपमेंट्स होते रहते हैं. सो यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दिस इज नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट. ठीक है, दिस न्यूज इज नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट, बट दिस इनिशिएटिव इज इंपॉर्टेंट, दिस मूवमेंट बिकेम इंपॉर्टेंट वंस दैट इज इन द न्यूज, राइट. तो यहाँ पे क्या न्यूज था कि यहाँ पे प्राइम मिनिस्टर जो थे हमारे कंट्री के और जो प्रेसिडेंट थे गुयाना के, दे टुक द पार्ट इन द एक पेड़ माँ के नाम मूवमेंट इन जॉर्जटाउन, गुयाना, एंड दैट इज व्हाई वी आर कवरिंग दिस पर्टिकुलर मूवमेंट. सो व्हाट इज द target under this movement? The target is basically this initiative aims to plant 80 crore trees by September 2024, which we had already achieved, and 140 करोड़ ट्रीज बाई मार्च 2025. ठीक है, तो 140 करोड़ ट्रीज हमें यहाँ पे प्लांट करने हैं बाई मार्च 2025, एंड उससे पहले एक टारगेट था 80 करोड़ ट्रीज बाई सितंबर 2024, और जो कि हमने ऑलरेडी अचीव कर लिया था एडवांस में. फर्दर which is the concerned ministry, which is the nodal ministry basically, so Ministry of Environment, Forest and the Climate Change is the nodal ministry. Then on the occasion of World Environment Day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched the एक पेड़ माँ के नाम campaign, a unique initiative combining environmental responsibility with a heartfelt tribute to mothers. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे बेसिकली दो चीजों को लिंक कर दिया गया है. सबसे पहले एक हमारी जो environmental responsibility है, because we are basically you can say we are degrading our environment. ठीक है, हम अपने environment को डिग्रेड कर रहे हैं, पोल्यूशन में हमारा बहुत बड़ा यहाँ पे रोल है. सो उस चीज को अवॉइड करने के लिए, उस चीज को बेसिकली हम कहें कि यहाँ पे काउंटर करने के लिए यहाँ पे जो इनिशिएटिव है that was started, and this is our environmental responsibility to plant a tree, and that is also associated, that is also linked with the heartfelt tribute to mothers, and that is why the name of this particular initiative is Ek Ped Maa Ke Naam movement, right? Then further, this campaign was inaugurated on June 5th, 2024. This date is very very important, and also you have to understand that this is the World Environment Day. तो यहाँ पे with the planting of a people tree by the Prime Minister at बुद्ध जयंती पार्क in Delhi. So this is important also कि यहाँ पे जो इनिशिएटिव स्टार्ट किया गया था, मूवमेंट स्टार्ट किया गया था, वो बेसिकली पीपल ट्री को प्लांट किया गया था वहां पर, एंड दैट वाज प्लांटेड एट बुद्ध जयंती पार्क इन दिल्ली. Then further, campaign follows a whole of government and whole of society approach. तो यहाँ पे it is not only the responsibility of the society as well. तो यहाँ पे इस अप्रोच के साथ काम करना है, which engages citizens, communities and local administration in a concerted effort to restore India's green cover. ठीक है, तो इंडिया के ग्रीन कवर को रिस्टोर करने के लिए एक बेसिकली कलेक्टिव एफर्ट यहाँ पे लेना पड़ेगा. दिस इज अ कलेक्टिव रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ ईच एंड एवरीवन. सो दिस इज द एक पेड़ मां के नाम मूवमेंट. Then next is the Bhuneer portal. So examination में they can ask what is the objective of Bhuneer portal or what is the Bhuneer portal. So you have to understand some important aspects with respect to that also. So why it is in news basically? So Honorable Minister of Jal Shakti digitally launched the newly developed Bhuneer portal. ठीक है, तो उन्होंने बेसिकली क्या किया है, Bhuneer portal यहाँ पे लॉन्च किया है. बट इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट इज, देखिए, दिस न्यूज इज नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? दिस न्यूज इज नॉट इंपॉर्टेंट. they would not ask in the examination कि who basically launched the this particular portal, right? So they are not going to ask this, but this portal is very very important. Why this portal was developed, ठीक है, what is the objective of this portal? So you have to understand that. So development की बात करें, so the Bhuneer is an advanced portal developed by the Central Ground Water Authority. This is the important fact that you have to remember, under the Ministry of Jal Shakti in collaboration with National Informatics Center. So ये बहुत important है, किसके द्वारा ये portal develop किया गया है. So you have to know that कि this was developed by the Central Ground Water Authority under the which falls under the Ministry of Jal Shakti, and that is in collaboration with the National Informatics Center. Further, what is the objective of this portal? So improved groundwater regulation across the country. So objective is improving groundwater regulation across the country. So this portal will serve as a one-stop platform for managing and regulating groundwater resources, aimed at ensuring a transparency, efficiency and sustainability in groundwater usage. So ग्राउंड वाटर का जो भी यूसेज होने वाला है उसको प्रॉपर तरीके से मैनेज करना, उसको प्रॉपर तरीके से रेगुलेट करना would fall under the category of this portal. ठीक है, so that would be basically regulated, that would be managed with the help of this one-stop platform, that is the Bhuneer portal. Further, it is designed to provide a comprehensive details regarding the legal framework governing groundwater extraction regulations at the state and national levels. Its centralized database will allow users to access critical information on groundwater compliance policies and sustainable practices. Guys, देखिए यहाँ पे you might have heard in the news basically कि यहाँ पे ग्राउंड वाटर लेवल जो है लगातार कम होता जा रहा है, एंड बहुत सारे ऐसे एरियाज है जहाँ पे पूरी तरीके से ग्राउंड वाटर जो है वो एग्जॉस्ट हो चुका है. सो दीज काइंड ऑफ स्टेप्स आर वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर अस टू टेक, एंड वी हैव टू टेक द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी टू इम्प्लीमेंट दिस टाइप ऑफ इनिशिएटिव्स. अदरवाइज वो दिन बहुत दूर नहीं जब बेसिकली हमारे एक वाटर क्राइसिस हमारी कंट्री में आ सकता है. Further, the portal is developed with several user-friendly features to offer streamlined process flow to the project proponents seeking groundwater withdrawal permits, having a simplified yet informative interface and features like PAN-based single ID system, NOC and QR code, etc. Bhuneer marks a significant improvement over its previous version of NoCap. So यहाँ इससे पहले NoCap था, but उसके बाद basically improved version लेकर आया गया Bhuneer के form में. So this is the important fact with respect to the Bhuneer portal. Now, moving on to the next important ESI current affairs, that is Periodic Labor Force Survey, PLFS. So you might have heard about the PLFS, ठीक है. Why it is in news? So PLFS basically यहाँ पे अभी quarterly bulletin है that was released for the period of July to September 2024. What are the key findings with respect to the periodic labor force survey? So these are not only important for the objective, these are also important for the descriptive, because when you write the descriptive answer, you need some important data, important reliable data, which you can use in the answer writing, right? And also employment generation and poverty alleviation is a part of your ESI component. So there you can use these data, and that will enrich your answer, that will give a very positive impact to the examiner with respect to the answer that you would be writing. So what are the key findings? So labor force participation rate in urban areas among persons of age 15 years and above has increased from 49.3% during July to September 2023 to 50.4% इन द करस्पॉन्डिंग पीरियड इन 2024 इटसेल्फ. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे जो LFPR था अर्बन एरियाज में वो बेसिकली क्या होगा, यहाँ पे बढ़ चुका है। अर्लियर इट वाज, लास्ट ईयर फॉर द सेम पीरियड इट वाज 49.3%, बट दिस ईयर फॉर द सेम पीरियड इट वाज 50.4%, तो विच इज अ वेरी गुड थिंग कि यहाँ पे लेबर फोर्स पार्टिसिपेशन रेट बढ़ गया है। फर्दर, वर्कर पॉपुलेशन रेशियो इन अर्बन एरियाज एमंग पर्सन्स ऑफ एज 15 years and above has increased from 46% during July-September 23 to 47.2% in the corresponding period in 2024. So worker population ratio भी यहाँ पे बढ़ चुका है, ठीक है। पहले 46% था लास्ट ईयर ड्यूरिंग दिस पीरियड, एंड दिस ईयर इट इज 47.2%। अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट की रेट की बात करें, सो दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इन अर्बन एरियाज, ठीक है। सो अर्बन एरियाज में, एंड दैट टू पर्सन more than 15 years of age, so that is decreasing, that has decreased from 6.6% to 6.4%. So last year for the same period unemployment rate in the urban areas was 6.6%, but right now for this year basically unemployment rate is 6.4%, right? So these are some important points that you have to remember, and also you have to understand some important terms that we have used, for example LFPR, WPR and the unemployment rate. So here you can cover them basically. That is LFPR किसको बोलते हैं? LFPR is defined as the percentage of persons in the labor force that is working or seeking or available for work in the population. For example यहाँ पे अगर population, ठीक है, population मान लीजिए 100 लोगों की है, 100 लोगों में यहाँ पे 80 लोग ऐसे हैं जो यहाँ पे काम कर रहे हैं या काम करना चाहते हैं, या दे आर अवेलेबल फॉर वर्क। सो आइदर दे आर एम्प्लॉयड और अनएम्प्लॉयड, बट इफ दे आर अनएम्प्लॉयड दे आर रेडी टू वर्क, दे आर रेडी टू वर्क, राइट। सो बेसिकली यहाँ पे क्या है, इसको हम बोलते हैं लेबर फोर्स पार्टिसिपेशन रेट। तो पॉपुलेशन का वो पार्ट बेसिकली वो परसेंटेज जो यहाँ पर क्या है, यहाँ पर वो लेबर फोर्स का पार्ट है, मतलब या तो वो काम कर रहा है या वो बेसिकली काम की तलाश कर रहा है, एंड ही इज अवेलेबल फॉर वर्क, तो उसको हम बोलते हैं लेबर फोर्स पार्टिसिपेशन रेट। व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट द वर्कर पॉपुलेशन रेशियो, सो दैट इज डिफाइंड एज द परसेंटेज ऑफ एम्प्लॉयड पर्सन इन द पॉपुलेशन। जितने भी पॉपुलेशन है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल 100, ठीक है, तो उसमें कितने लोग यहाँ पे एम्प्लॉयड हैं, कितने लोग यहाँ पे एम्प्लॉयड हैं, फॉर एग्जाम्पल यहाँ पे 30 लोग एम्प्लॉयड, ठीक है, तो वी कैन से 30% इज द वर्कर पॉपुलेशन रेशियो। क्लियर? देन अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट रेट, सो अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट रेट इज डिफाइंड एज द परसेंटेज ऑफ पर्संस अनएम्प्लॉयड अमंग द पर्संस इन द लेबर फोर्स। तो यहाँ पे लेबर फोर्स में फॉर एग्जांपल आई टोल्ड यू कि 80% आर देयर इन द लेबर फोर्स एज पर द फर्स्ट एग्जांपल, राइट। सो 80 में से ओनली 30 आर वर्किंग, ओनली 30% आर वर्किंग, व्हिच मींस कि 50% आर नॉट वर्किंग, बट दे आर द पार्ट ऑफ लेबर फोर्स, सो दे आर डिफाइंड एज द परसेंटेज ऑफ पर्संस अनएम्प्लॉयड अमंग द पर्संस इन द लेबर फोर्स, ठीक है। तो जो भी लेबर फोर्स में पर्संस अनएम्प्लॉयड है, बेसिकली ये उसका ही परसेंटेज है यहाँ पर। क्लियर? So guys, these are the important terms which you must know in order to understand the current affairs also. So this is all with respect to the discussion regarding the ESI current affairs for today's session, guys. And those who are starting the preparation for RBI Grade B 2025 examination, or those who want to start the preparation for the RBI Grade B 2025 examination and looking for the mentorship program, guys. So here we have started a mentorship program in the form of Lakshya Batch. So under the Lakshya Batch, basically we are providing you the comprehensive and extensive live classes available in both English as well as English, that is Hindi plus English. This is the very crucial element, very crucial feature of the course. Then further, apart from the live classes, we are also providing you the MCQs, we are providing you the notes, we are providing you the descriptive writing component, we are providing you the interview guidance program, ठीक है, one-on-one mentorship. So all these are the most prime features of the course. And guys, if you are from the non-commerce background, if you are from the economics background, if you are from the non-finance background, अगर आपका ऐसा कोई भी background नहीं है, do not worry, no prior knowledge is required to become a part of this course, because here as a part of the live classes, we are starting the things from very scratch, considering that you do not have any idea with respect to the component, and having this mindset as a teacher, we are starting the things. And that is why I told you basically we are providing you extensive and the comprehensive live classes here, where we would be covering all the important areas, all the important concept which is important for you to understand, as well as from the examination point of view. Because do not consider the time period of 6 to 7 months for just clearing your examination. Try to have the knowledge also, because whatever you are reading, that you can gain knowledge from that also. So try to focus on the knowledge gaining also, as well as exam तो clear करना ही करना है, ठीक है। So the link of the course is given in the description. Do check the link, guys. Link is very very important, ठीक है। वहाँ पे जाके देखिए कि लिंक में हम क्या क्या फीचर्स आपको प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं। एंड गाइस, डू नॉट बी इन हरी, ठीक है, कोई जल्दबाजी ना करें कोर्स सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए। अदर कोर्सेज आर ऑल्सो अवेलेबल। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू एनालाइज, यू हैव टू कंपेयर ऑल द अदर कोर्सेज। उसके बाद इफ यू फील दैट दिस कोर्स इज मीटिंग द रिक्वायरमेंट, योर रिक्वायरमेंट एंड द बेसिकली डिमांड, इन दैट केस यू कैन सब्सक्राइब फॉर दिस कोर्स, बिकॉज कोई भी कोर्स यहाँ पे गंदा नहीं होता, ठीक है, सारे कोर्स अच्छे होते हैं, यहाँ पे कोई भी खराब कोर्स नहीं प्रिपेयर करना चाहता, सभी लोग यहाँ पे अच्छे कोर्स यहाँ पे प्रिपेयर करते हैं अपने, बट द थिंग इज वेदर दैट कोर्स इज सुटेबल फॉर यू और नॉट, ये यू हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई दैट, राइट? सो इफ दैट इज सुटेबल फॉर यू, यू हैव टू सब्सक्राइब फॉर दैट कोर्स, एंड वंस यू सब्सक्राइब द कोर्स गाइज, हैव अ फेथ, ठीक है? तो आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि दिस you have to purchase only this course only, guys. यहाँ पे you can subscribe for any other course. You have to first of all make the analysis, then take the decision, informed decision whether this course is suitable for you or not. And also we are trying to keep the cost as minimum as we can, because we feel that those who genuinely want to become officer, guys, so cost should not be the barrier in their journey, and that is why we are providing huge discount first of all. And apart from that, over that we are providing you the facility of coupon code. So with the help of coupon code, right, with the help of coupon code, you can have further drastic discount. So when you subscribe the course, basically the link of the course is given in the description. When you go for the subscribing the course, so there you can see the discounted price, and over that if you apply this coupon code Prakash, this is my name, so you will see a drastic discount again on the final price, then that will make the course more affordable for you. So we are trying every possible way to make the course more affordable for you. And this is my Telegram group. Do join this Telegram group, guys, so that you can be in touch with me directly. And also this is the WhatsApp channel. Do join the WhatsApp channel also, in order to have the regular updates. So thank you very much for attending the session. I hope you enjoyed the discussion. We'll meet in another session, guys. Till then, goodbye and happy learning.